We've got the second fastest driver here today after myself. He's gone all shy, So guys, welcome to today's episode of All Talk, and this has been filmed this weekend where I took my E36 M3 and E36 328i Sport down to a kart event at Croft circuit in North Yorkshire. It's a very different type of video. This is very much a rough vlog, but I hope you enjoy. I guess in many ways that this is kind of like maybe Goodwood for the North. I think that's how Tiff Needell once described this event, and raises money for charity, for JPC Community Farm, and also at the same time gives motoring guys a real good chance to come and enjoy a day like today, which is absolutely glorious. If anything, it's too hot, especially for a guy of my size. But at the same time, you know, there's plenty of action going out on track experiences that you can do. As I say, Tiff Needell's driving some laps, and also the opportunity to take your own car out on track. And of course, Croft has plenty of track days on during the year, if you want to come and attend one of those. But of course you don't have to bring a track car. These events are awesome places to bring your daily driver, your supercar, your modern classic, your American, or whatever it is that you want to bring along. Even bring a project car. Everybody's welcome, and the variety of cars makes for great viewing. A lot of the dealers are here, showing off some of their new and used stock. Did notice that they've got a really nice Hurricane over here before, for about 161,000. Ferrari, McLaren and Porsche were also very well represented by the main dealers, as well as a good selection of non-performance and electric cars as well. And in my quest to be more eco-friendly, we decided to take out some of these electric models to have a little bit of fun. So that's just us off the bumper cars. And I think that 24 stone has definitely caused a problem for some of those kids in there. Is it bullying? Who knows? But we win. And it's not often you get a chance to try a retro electric car, but that opportunity presented itself too. So here we are with George, one of the guys from this event. He's going to love this machine. Look at this. Look at the incredible speed he's gained already. He's like Valentino Rossi if you ordered Valentino Rossi from Wish. This is going to be interesting. 24 stone in a Sinclair C5 has comedy potential. I'm going to tuck this in my groin. So, right, so. Get out of the way, lad! He's a target! He's a target! Human balls! Human balls! George is in for it, whoosh! Oh my God! What a machine! On a more sensible note, the rest of the family were being a little bit more sensible, and the E36s, as modern classics amongst the retro car section, looked fantastic. It was time to have a little wander around and see what else was there. As you can see, there were some incredible machines on display. This crew are part of one of the groups, local groups that I'm with, and it's pretty much a big mix of retro and American stuff, and that's why I've got the BMs parked right at the end. We turned up a touch late, which is not unusual for us, but there's a bunch of the American stuff behind me here, as you can see, and just I'm walking down to a section where there's a bunch of fantastic drag cars. I'm going to show you these while we're here. One second, I'll flip the camera around. And to top it all off, out on Croft circuit is the man himself, Mr. Tiff Needell. So after Tiff has screamed off in his electric cart, let's have a little wander around and show you some of the retro cars that are here today, because I guess a lot of you are probably going to be interested in this. I know that most of my audience is sort of mid-20s to mid-40s, so hopefully there's enough here for you to enjoy. Let's have a little look around, see what we've got. This car over here is a bit of a thing. I know this car, this is a Turbo Technics converted XR4i, and this is a really clean thing. I've seen this car at quite a few shows. The bonnet is down on this, so I can't show you exactly what's under here, but basically under here is about 400-ish horsepower from memory in a 1984 XR4i, and it's a hell of a thing. Absolutely love this car. It really is absolute monster of a machine. Very, very nice. I know I wasn't saying that we're going to do too much with the Jap stuff today, but this is a really nice colour. It's a beautiful. See you later on. Enjoy the rest of your day. I absolutely love this. It's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong, it's no Sinclair C5.
It is not. It is not as good as a Sinclair C5.
Would you part exchange it for a Sinclair C5?
For two?
Yeah.
Two Sinclair C5s?
You need the accessories.
Ideally with the horn accessory.
You'd want the horn, you'd want the flag mount on the back, and maybe the little trailer or the rain cover. This is a beautiful Lotus Elan S2. I think these are incredible value. I've got a feeling that this is a limited edition. Is this in Pacific Blue Metallic? And there were two engines on these. The more powerful one being 168 horsepower from memory. And I think that these are a good buy at around 7 to 11 grand. Get in there while you can. Again, very nice Maserati. Again, in a beautiful colour. Look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. These are an underrated car in my eyes. I think one of the things with Maserati ownership, the only thing that kind of puts me off is the cost of maintaining a lot of these cars. I know there's a lot of dealer-only parts that are available on them. How much of a job is doing the clutches?
Clutch, I wouldn't attempt it myself.
No.
But the clutch kit is about 1,500 quid.
Okay.
So I think you've probably looked at £1,000 for someone to do it. The nearest dealer is down in Leeds.
Now, if you were in your late teens, back in the late 1980s or the early 1990s, you would have lusted after these Mark II XR2s. With a 1.6 engine and only 94 brake horsepower, they weren't very quick, 0 to 60 in about 10.3, but they did only weigh 840 kilograms, which makes them pretty agile around the corners. 1988 E-Reg, massive exhaust on that, love it, true 80s icon. But this for me is in a different league. These Sunbeams bring back a lot of fond memories. I have rallied a Lotus Sunbeam with the 2.2 litre Lotus engine in. These basically started life as a 1.6. They had the thicker anti-roll bars, different suspension, uprated transmission tunnel, 5-speed gearbox, 150 horsepower, and they were a monster. But drifting away from that, we've got this beautiful Porsche 924. These are getting dragged up by the prices of the 944, guys. So if you're looking for a cheap, affordable classic, these are still definitely a good buy. Shape to them. Absolutely lovely. Really nice to see that here. Right, let's have a little wander and see what else we've got. There's quite a few people leaving. We are relatively late in the day now. I feel like I should show you this Mark I Escort over here because it's outlandish. Look at this. You've got to say that is stunning. I mean, that really still has a lot of road presence. Castrol colours. That's a serious piece of kit, guys and girls. I've seen this before, but I actually don't know what's under the hood of this. But I know it's something that's pretty tasty because it sounds, sounds pretty frightening. XR4i, back in the day, these were one of my favourite Sierras, even more so than the Cosworth. I always loved the look of these. 2.8 V6 engine, that twin deck rear spoiler. Come on, let's have a look at that. That's just so 80s. A-Reg, so that's going to be a 1984. Can't remember the name of this colour for the life of me. These pepper pot style alloys. He's been sensible enough to put some kind of sunscreen in there because it is absolutely red hot today. Again, look at this, another icon of its era. I really like these Mark IIIs. As you know, sold a RS Turbo version of this year before last, which was quite well modified. I think these Mark IIIs were an underappreciated car. And we've got a crew of minis. Let's have a little stroll. Sunbeam. Really, really simplistic interior, but my God, that's classy. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. I love it. K11 Micra. Looking great there. Very clean, freshed up for the show. There's probably stores of food here somewhere. Where's the food stores? we should be diving into there. There's food and drink, food and alcohol. It's always a great thing. Let's have a little wander up here and see what else we've got going on. Look at this very nice Austin. Look at that. Do you know something? For a long time, I could appreciate these and didn't really want to own one, but for some reason now, maybe I'm getting old, for some reason I really like it. I really love to own it. Looks like a bit of a project car, this. We've got a bit of a bonnet going on. Got some serious flared arches on the side of this and fully stripped out. And a big deep race seat in there. Removable steering wheel. Getting ready to go for track season. And another stunning build over here. The engine on this looks absolutely outstanding. Look at that, guys. Beautiful underbonnet. Absolutely beautiful. Got the Maserati just on its way out there. And the XR2. Very clean Mercedes in a phenomenal colour. And do you know something? I've seen this at quite a few shows and I just love this car. Look at that steering wheel. That is so achingly cool. Absolutely fantastic. So just to check, yep, it's a 230E. Wow. Guys, I've got to say that is stunning, isn't it? Rover, coupe. Don't see a lot of these on the roads anymore. They're really getting quite rare. Let's have a little walk up. An X5, beautiful things. K-Reg 1992 or thereabouts, and a nice little Mark II Fiesta, not an XR2 or anything like that. C-Reg 1985, something like that. 86 1.1 Mark II. Kindly put a sticker in the window to let me know what it is. Mark I Astra, favourite of mine back in the day. In fact, to be honest, I really like another one of these. I'd like a Mark I GTE. So guys, that's pretty much it from me for today. Thank you for joining me here at Croft Circuit with the Smiles for Miles event. It's been an absolutely wonderful day. There's some beautiful retro cars, some fantastic modern classics, and also some really nice supercars and some really cool track stuff as well. Nice to bump into Tiff, even though he did a runner on me. But if you've not yet subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button. Comment below if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this kind of content. I go to a lot of events and I'll produce more of these for you. And I will see you in the next one. Enjoy.